Hey everyone, Brandon Cornett, publisher of Texas Housing Weekly, and today I'm bringing you an Austin area housing market update for 2025 with a look ahead forecast into 2026. So let's start off with one of the most important trends, and that's home prices. As you probably know, home prices in the Austin metro area have been declining steadily for over 3 years. I don't remember if I've ever seen that long of a downturn within median home values for a city or metro area. So that's a really pronounced and significant decline that you need to know about if you're a buyer or investor, you're considering a purchase of some kind in the Austin metro area. You need to pay attention to this because you buy a home today, it could be worth thousands of dollars less a year from now, depending on what happens going forward. But you can see really the most extreme thing is on this chart where it starts to accelerate and that line goes shooting, skyrocketing, almost vertical around 2020 to early 2022. That was the COVID effect. The Austin area was what we call a Zoom town or a pandemic boom town. People, remote workers, flooded into it, snatched up all the homes. It got highly competitive with bidding wars and sent prices rising at an unsustainable pace. They peaked in the summer of 2022, and since then, home prices in the area have been dropping steadily. And we can see this even when we drill down, of course, to the city level. The previous stat was the metro area as a whole, but then same thing, the city of Austin itself, prices are down by 6.8% over the past year alone. In the Round Rock, city of Round Rock, my old stomping grounds, shout out to Mayfield Ranch neighborhood, prices down by 4.9%. Georgetown, same thing. Leander, Cedar Park, San Marcos, Pflugerville. These are the biggest cities in the Austin metro area, and they all experienced the same thing over the past year, but to varying degrees. The biggest year-over-year drops were in the city of Austin and the city of Pflugerville. So another trend we need to talk about is inventory levels. All right, this stat is from a very recent Realtor.com report, October 25, 2025, and it showed that as of right now in fall of 2025, housing market inventory in the Austin area is almost 50% higher than it was before the pandemic. Now that word pre-pandemic is crucial. We already talked about how inventory levels dropped during the pandemic when people started moving into Austin in greater numbers, buying up homes. But this statistic goes back before that to like 2017 to 2018 timeframe. So current inventory levels in Austin are significantly higher than they were even before the pandemic home buying surge took place. So that just gives buyers more options. It reduces their urgency to make a purchase. It gives them more negotiating leverage. And that's one of the reasons why prices are dropping. So where do we go from here? Right, this report is for fall of 2025. While no one can predict future trends with complete accuracy, we can make an educated guess, right, based on current supply and demand conditions and what we expect to happen. And for starters, I would expect home prices to decline further before they find a bottom. I don't think Austin area prices are going to hit bottom until maybe mid 2026 or later. Another trend, I just stated that, buyer's market conditions will persist into next year. It's currently a buyer's market in Austin. Buyers have plenty of homes to choose from. They have less competition. They have more time to make decisions because the time on market has increased. I expect that to continue for a while, at least into the first half of 2026, where we might start to get more balanced. Mortgage rates are expected to stabilize in the low 6% range. I don't think this is going to do very much to increase buyer demand because they're already kind of heading into that direction and it hasn't corresponded to an uptick in home purchases. But maybe eventually buyers will be like, this is as good as it gets with mortgage rates, and they start to re-enter the market. And if that happens, some of that excess inventory we talked about will begin to be absorbed. All right, there won't be quite as many homes on the market. So that will create more balanced conditions between buyers and sellers. But right now, it's imbalanced in favor of buyers. If you found this video helpful and you want to get more regular reports and in-depth, exclusive insights that are not available anywhere else, sign up for Texas Housing Weekly. I put a link down in the description of this video. The newsletter goes out every Thursday. It'll arrive in your inbox with the latest stats and information. for the state of Texas as a whole, and also for major metro areas like Austin, Dallas, Houston. It's the best and easiest way to keep up with Texas real estate trends, and you can sign up with the link below. If you have trouble signing up, leave a comment in the video and I'll be happy to help you. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.